opposing, proposing a toast. I'm not the one just to post. This was a cook out of meat in the roast. We leave you in lockdown as we head for the dinner. The tables are sitting, surrounded by winners. Planning to school up beginners, combining the coolies and jiggers. I'm pulling out of control, blowing it all on patrol. I'm in my squad on my zone. Monday I'm all on my own. I'm pulling out of control. I'm pulling out of control. Blowing it all on patrol. Blowing it all on patrol. I'm pulling out of control. I'm in my squad in my zone. Monday I'm all on my own. Monday I'm all on my own. I'm pulling out of control. I'm pulling out of control. I'm pulling out of control. I'm pulling out of control.
It's very tricky. I don't remember doing myself a band.
All these ladies but born when we was spilling patroni.
Yeah, man, I would like that. That's all I have.
That's dope.
Patrol spilling, so we pretty, bro. Got these bitches popping at the show. Got these bitches screaming, give me more.
Tell me how you feel, boy. You were such a good boy. Now you such a rude boy. Fuck up any you. Fuck up any you. Fuck up any you, boy. You were such a good boy. Now you such a rude boy. Fuck up any you. Fuck up any you.
So this is the Born to Entertain documentary, and we're basically speaking about the artist Reabone Lande, but he also goes by the name of Tycoon. So I want you to know, like I want to ask you, what's your relationship with Tycoon or River?
The nigga has been my friend for like a long time now, dog.
Yeah.
More than 10 years, dog. And like I actually made the first beat for him and the first song on the laptop, dog. On the laptop speaker. Imagine that shit. I mean microphone shit.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit, dog. So we really came a long way from that to this.
I remember like there was one story they was telling me, and it was like the whole process of how you guys set up the studio. Like I still find that story like amazing.
Yeah.
Because I remember like your mom bought you like guys like a microphone I think, and then everything just followed. So how was that process like? Like who decided like yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make this music industry? So who decided?
No one really decided, dog. It was just a mutual thing, you get me?
Yeah.
Because I saw he had it, dog.
Yeah.
He had it, and I also had it too in a way. So I had to find myself in terms of sound and production, and I really came a long way now, and so easy, whatever shit.
So like as a producer from like starting off and where you're at now, which artists would you say have influenced you? Like to influence your production, just how you listen to like instruments and everything?
Yeah, my nigga, like I listen to everything, dog, honestly. You can find a lot on my phone, you know Lord.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I listen to everything. So I don't really have a specific producer that I like or artist. I just listen to a dope-ish.
Do you think that as an artist it's really important like not to stick to one genre but to listen to everything, that you can always get inspiration from everything?
You gotta be versatile. You gotta do everything, dog.
So where do you see yourself in like the next 10 years? Like as a producer, where do you want to see yourself in that?
Everywhere, dog.
Yeah,
international.
International.
Taking it there, dog. We are taking it there.
Okay, so what's your social media where people can find you?
I'm on Twitter, it's Lundri_STR. Facebook, Tumelo Lundriano Ratswani, and then on Instagram it's Lundri_STR.
Okay, so before I wrap this interview up, I want you to tell the people more about your record label. You know, let's say you get an artist who wants to join the record label. What procedures does he have to follow? Does he have to send you an EP, or do you have to like vibe with them, you know, and like you get into mutual understanding? You're like, whoa, I actually like this guy.
I feel like we got a vibe, dog. And you gotta be dope too, cause it's a family more than a record label.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, a very small family.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, my nigga. So please, for the viewers at home, please show us what you're working on. We see like there's a setup already made there.
Some love song, man. She didn't just.
for the viewers at home. Please establish the difference between a rapper and an artist.
Okay, let me put it this way. I don't like to be referred to as a rapper.
I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I see the oppression. What a progression. I see the oppression. What a progression. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. You just a villain, needing a minute. You just a villain, needing a minute.
I don't like to be referred to as a rapper because I even go by the name Reabone the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I dropped a lot of previous names just so that people get it into their heads because I started off as a rapper and being a rapper is limiting to some degree, you know what I'm saying? People expect a certain thing from you because if I announce myself as a rapper and then I start making pop songs or I start producing, you know, music for who you call alternative artists.
Yeah.
Rap, you know, rap cats are gonna start looking at me funny. Yo, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Because I've been one of those people before. I've been one of those people that used to have that stereotypical mentality. You have to be that backpack rapper. You gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it G. No, bro, you gotta move with the times. Stuff is different now. You know, some of us are trying to make a living out of this. We're trying to eat. You know what I'm saying, bro? I believe we're all trying to eat, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need to break boundaries. You need to discover things. And as an artist, I give myself free reign to discover things.
Straight at the side, then at the side. Move forward and fly. Leave all the PD waiting right there for you. I feel like you're busting a tunnel of darkness. Then I pass through the torch. Fuck around and flash. Tycoon on the porch. His feet on the throne. My ninja look, you're my own. Oh Lord, pretty and gay. I pray for my enemies. I keep slaying. I curse all the tragedies. I don't mean cause I'm winning. Y'all got to lose. Wow, what are you chilling? What are you chilling? So you got to choose.
No, imagine track one. Like, imagine.
Sometimes you just wanna. There's people trying to think like Kanye. Right?
You can't.
You can't do it. Stop saying,
Maybe
bro.
you will like release an album which is in reverse. You know what I mean? Like every track is in reverse, so you have to.
I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I see the oppression. Whatever pressure. I see the oppression. Whatever pressure. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. I'm making money tracks. You just a villain. Needing a minute. You just a villain. Needing a minute.
I have powers.
It's what you like, first of all. That'll teach you how to be authentic. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you should first start somewhere, okay? And where you should start is with practice. For you to be able to master a flow, or for you to be able to master delivery, breathing patterns, and so on, you have to practice. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like singing. You can learn how to sing, and you can learn how to sing with your voice. The only problem with you right now, and what's wrong with your singing, is that you're doing something that is vocally stopping you. You know what I'm saying? That is against you, and it's mostly the habits we have. You know what I'm saying? Maybe certain level of posture, the way you breathe, or you know, it could be a very large scale of things.
Back in business, bro. Back in business. So when you guys make music, Okay. Do you guys make music for the people, or you make yourself, like the music for yourself, hoping that the people will like it?
Wow. Okay. I honestly, when I make music, it first comes from me. You know what I'm saying? It comes from me, and because the idea is obviously raw. You know what I'm saying? And then as I build up and try and make a project out of that little idea that I grasped. You know what I'm saying? That's when I start thinking about accommodating, like thinking about for who am I making the music for? You know what I'm saying? When I'm in that process of building the project. Yeah.
That's basically it. So when I make music, yeah, so like when I make music, I want to evoke a feeling. Because the thing that made me love hip hop was when I listened to Eminem the first time I listened to When I'm Gone. Like I was so, it evoked a feeling from me because of like, I was listening to this guy's story and I was like, damn, this nigga's really going in, he's talking about his story and everything. Like one day I want to be able to do some things like this and evoke a feeling towards other people, between the music, me and other people. I wanted to form a connection around me, the fans, and the music. So that's basically
Tell me, am I worth it? Tell me, am I worth it? Tell me, am I worth it? Is you certain? Every time you're rolling with the squad,
Yo, Tycoon. So this is like the last studio session of the documentary. I want you to tell people who don't know your music, as an artist, what do you offer that's different from anybody in the world?
So basically, how I feel about my music, I'd like to think that I try and do something new every time I get into the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm always eager to try a new thing, you know. And I feel like a lot of people will relish that because I'm fucking around with the imagination. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try to create things that haven't been created, even though that is so difficult. You know, I give it my best all the time. So, yeah.
So, while I'm in the studio, I can see a lot of substances, you know. I see a couple of bottles, I see lean. So,
None of them are for me.
but okay, but I want to ask you as an artist,
Always in the job.
from like an outside perspective, but also from an inside perspective, do you think substance plays a big part in an artist's life?
I feel like it's all in your brain, man. You know what I'm saying? If you, it's like the power of addiction. If you feel like I can't work or I can't write music without smoking weed, it's you telling yourself that you can't write or smoke. You know, I mean, you can't write without smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at some point, I also had that type of mentality, and then I realized I came up with a lot of songs when I was sober. You know what I'm saying? Which just goes to show that no substance is responsible for my, you know, artistic capabilities.
But like, okay, I have a last question for you, right? Before we kick off the interview. Moving to Johannesburg and being an artist in Bloemfontein, like, I've heard people say that where like your environment is can kind of have an outcome on your artistic value. So would you say that moving to Johannesburg has kind of changed your artistic value to what you maybe rap about than when you're in Bloem?
Not necessarily. It just changed my artistic value in terms of the environment of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where is it more impactful? And as an artist, I feel like the only reason I moved from Bloemfontein to Joburg is that I wanted to break barriers. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of facing the same crowd, and no offense to the Bloem people, I love y'all, but y'all sometimes ain't supportive. You know what I mean? They're very reluctant to show love, even if, you know, the niggas is trying to, you know, penetrate into their industry, make shows for them. They don't support until they see you on TV. That's when they want to start supporting. You know what I'm saying? And that is whack, bro. Come on, Bloem people, support the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Support the boys.
The Born to Entertain EP, that's how everybody's gonna know like what you're offering right in the game.
Yeah. But I'm gonna drop a few singles before I actually drop it.
Okay, so what can we expect from this EP in terms of sound?
Well, I'll just say I'm trying out a lot of things. There's a bit of trap, you know, there's a bit of